Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English Study Vibes, the podcast where we practice everyday English together. I'm Selena.
And I'm John. Thank you so much for joining us today. Whether you're at home, commuting, on a short break, or taking a walk, we're glad you're here.
On English Study Vibes, we focus on natural, useful English, the words and phrases you can use every day with friends, colleagues, or while traveling.
That's right. We keep things short and clear with simple conversations, and we explain useful vocabulary and expressions along the way.
Today's episode is a relaxed one, quite literally. Our topic is favorite places to relax in the city.
We'll describe places where we'd like to go when we need to rest, calm down, and recharge. We'll give you phrases for describing places, feelings, and activities you can do when you want to relax.
If you want to practice speaking about places where you unwind, you'll find lots of examples and short practice tasks in this episode.
Don't forget, there's a free PDF transcript and a set of practice exercises in the episode notes. Check the description for the download link.
The PDF contains today's script, a vocabulary list, and activities for listening, speaking, and writing. Ready? Let's get started. I'll begin. My favorite place to relax in the city is a large park not far from my apartment.
That sounds lovely. What's the name of the park?
It's called Willow Grove Park. It's roughly a 10 to 15-minute walk from my place.
That's convenient. You can go there regularly. Tell us more. What's the park like?
Willow Grove is quite big. There are wide lawns, lots of tall trees, a small pond with ducks, and a winding path that loops around the park. People jog in the morning, seniors practice Tai Chi at dawn, and families come in the afternoon.
A pond with ducks. That already sounds peaceful.
It is. There are benches scattered under the trees. I often sit on a bench near the water and just watch the light on the pond.
Do people bring picnics?
Yes, on the weekend, lots of people bring small picnic blankets. Sometimes my friends and I bring sandwiches and fruit. We sit on the grass and talk for an hour or two.
That's a good way to decompress.
Definitely. I usually go in the late afternoon when things are quiet. I like to walk slowly, feel the breeze, and listen to the birds.
What do you usually bring with you?
Sometimes a book, sometimes my headphones and a playlist. Other times I bring nothing and just sit quietly. That's my favorite, doing nothing for 30 or 40 minutes and letting thoughts settle.
Sounds like a mini reset, a way to breathe and clear your head.
Exactly. After a short visit, I always feel calmer and more focused. Now let's look at some useful phrases from John's story. Use these in your own sentences.
Take a walk. To walk for exercise or pleasure. Example, I like to take a walk in the park after work.
Sit on a bench. To sit outdoors on a public seat. Example, she sat on a bench and read for an hour.
Enjoy the view. To appreciate a pleasant scene. Example, from the hill, you can enjoy the view of the city skyline.
Take a break. To stop doing work and relax. Example, I take a break and make tea when I feel tired.
Breathe in the fresh air. To notice and enjoy clean outdoor air. Example, it feels good to breathe in the fresh air after a long day inside.
Have a picnic. To eat outside on a blanket. Example, we had a picnic near the pond last Sunday.
Forget about stress. To stop thinking about problems. Example, I try to forget about stress when I walk in the park.
Okay, your turn. Try to write one or two sentences using one of these phrases. For example, I like to take a walk and breathe in the fresh air. Leave your sentence in the episode comments. All right, John, your turn to ask. Where do you go to relax?
I'll answer that. Wait, We already did this one. Laughs. I'll add another place. I also love a small neighborhood cafe, just a few blocks from my office.
Oh, the cafe. Tell us its name.
It's called Cinnamon Porch. It's on Elm Street, around a 10-minute bus ride from my home.
What's the cafe like?
Cinnamon Porch is cozy and friendly. The walls are light cream, there are indoor plants everywhere, and lots of wooden tables. It has a relaxed vibe and low acoustic music.
Sounds like a place you can stay for hours.
Yes, they serve a good latte and have a slice of carrot cake that's very popular. I often sit by the window, drink slowly, and jot down ideas in my notebook.
Do you go there with other people or alone?
Sometimes I meet a friend, other times I go alone for a short writing session or to read. It's a great space to recharge.
Let's learn useful vocabulary from the cafe story.
Cozy and comfortable, a warm and pleasant feeling. Example, the room felt cozy with soft lighting.
Natural light, light from the sun through windows. Example, the cafe has large windows and lots of natural light.
Sip slowly, to drink slowly and enjoy. Example, he sipped his tea slowly while reading.
Quiet atmosphere, a calm, not loud environment. Example, the library has a quiet atmosphere that helps studying.
Recharge, to restore energy or mood. Example, a short walk can recharge you for the afternoon.
People watch or watch people walking. To observe people around you. Example, I like to people watch at the cafe window. Now let's imagine other relaxing places around the city. We can extend our list. Botanical gardens, rooftop terraces, small museums, quiet bookshops, meditation centers, local riverside walks, community centers with art groups, and quiet corners at home.
I'd like to add one more. A small urban rooftop garden at a museum. It's high enough to see the skyline and low enough to be peaceful. I go there when I need a change of view.
I enjoy a quiet library corner. There's a public library downtown with comfortable armchairs and a dedicated reading nook. It's perfect for losing yourself in a book.
Let's describe the beach, too, even if our city doesn't have one. The beach is a classic relaxing place. The sand, the sound of the waves, the smell of the sea, and the wide open sky.
For people far from the ocean, a riverside walk or a lakeside park can give a similar feeling.
Another place I like is a friend's apartment, a calm evening with tea and a quiet chat. It's not public, but sometimes being with someone you trust is the best way to relax.
Yes, safety and comfort matter. Feeling at home in a place you trust helps you relax more than a beautiful view might. Now let's practice with short role plays. I'll play a listener and you describe a place. Then switch roles. Repeat each dialogue twice, first slowly and then at normal speed.
Great idea. Role play 1. Asking about a library.
Hi, can you tell me about your favorite library?
Sure. It's called Central Reading Room. It's quiet, has comfortable chairs, and it opens early. I go there to read and study. Hi, can you tell me about your favorite library?
Sure, it's called Central Reading Room. It's quiet, has comfortable chairs, and it opens early. I go there to read and study.
Role play 2. Asking about a rooftop cafe.
Where is the rooftop cafe you like?
It's on top of the Linden building, near the station. You can see the city from there and feel the breeze. Where's the rooftop cafe you like?
It's on top of the Linden building near the station. You can see the city from there and feel the breeze. Practice these role plays out loud. Try to use the vocabulary we covered. Cozy, take a break, breathe in the fresh air, people watch, and relax and recharge. Time for a longer listening passage. I'll describe a full visit to a botanical garden, and then we'll pull out vocabulary and short comprehension questions.
Ready. Last Saturday, I visited the City Botanical Garden. The garden has winding paths with beautiful seasonal flowers, shaded benches, a small pond filled with water lilies, and a greenhouse for tropical plants. I arrived early to avoid the crowds. I brought a small backpack with water, a sketchbook, and my camera. First, I walked slowly through the rose garden and noted the different colors and scents. The air felt.
Ready.
Last Saturday, I visited the City Botanical Garden. The garden has winding paths with beautiful seasonal flowers, shaded benches, a small pond filled with water lilies, and a greenhouse for tropical plants. I arrived early to avoid the crowds. I brought a small backpack with water, a sketchbook, and my camera. First, I walked slowly through the rose garden and noted the different colors and scents. The air felt cool and fragrant. I sat at a bench near the greenhouse and sketched a small study of a lotus bloom. After sketching, I walked to the shaded pond and watched a family of turtles sunning on a rock. Later, I found a quiet spot under an oak tree and took a short nap. The whole visit lasted almost 2 hours. When I returned home, I felt refreshed and ready to focus on a new week.
Excellent. Now let's review a few words from John's botanical garden story.
Seasonal flowers. Flowers that bloom in a particular season. Example, tulips are seasonal flowers in spring.
Greenhouse. A glass house where plants are grown. Example, the greenhouse has tropical plants and orchids.
Sketched. Drew quickly to capture an idea or scene. Example, she sketched the view in her notebook.
Sunning. When animals sit in the sun to warm up. Example, the lizards were sunning on the rock.
Refreshed. Feeling renewed, rested. Example, after a good night's sleep, I felt refreshed.
Excellent. Now let's review a few words from John's botanical garden story. Seasonal flowers, flowers that bloom in a particular season. Example, tulips are seasonal flowers in spring.
Greenhouse, a glass house where plants are grown. Example, the greenhouse has tropical plants and orchids.
Sketched. Drew quickly to capture an idea or scene. Example, she sketched the view in her notebook.
Sunning, when animals sit in the sun to warm up. Example, the lizards were sunning on the rock.
Refreshed. Feeling renewed, rested. Example, after a good night's sleep, I felt refreshed. Now, quick comprehension questions. Answer in one sentence. 1. What did John bring to the garden? Answer, water, a sketchbook, and his camera.
2. Where did John sit to sketch? Answer, on a bench near the greenhouse.
3. What did John see by the pond? Answer, a family of turtles.
4. How long did John stay? Answer, almost 2 hours.
Good. Try to answer those questions out loud or write them in your notebook. Time for pronunciation tips. Some words learners often find tricky. Relax. Stress on the second syllable. Relax. Practice. I will relax in the park.
Breathe versus breath. Breathe, verb, has the long E sound. Breathe. Example, Breathe in the fresh air. Breath, noun, has the short vowel breath. Example: take a deep breath. Comfortable, pronounced comfortable or comfortable. 3 syllables. Practice. This chair is comfortable.
Atmosphere. At-must-fear. Example, the cafe has a friendly atmosphere.
Practice each word slowly, then at normal speed.
Let's do another extended conversation with new examples. This time, we'll compare two places, a quiet museum and a local community center.
I'll start. I recently went to the Modern City Museum on a rainy afternoon. I liked the quiet galleries because the soft lighting and slow, interesting exhibits encouraged slow walking and quiet thought. The museum also had a small cafe tucked in a corner where I sat with tea and a short book. The museum felt contemplative, a great place to slow down.
And I often go to a community center near my neighborhood. We have a weekly art club where people paint or sculpt. The room is warm and friendly, and everyone brings little snacks to share. Sometimes we sit together, paint quietly, and talk afterward. The social part is relaxing for me because it feels supportive, not competitive.
That's a nice contrast. The museum is solitary and quiet, while the community center is social, but still relaxing in a different way.
Exactly. There's no single right place. Different people relax in different ways. Now, an extended practice section. Try these tasks and take your time. They're made for at-home study. Task 1. Listening and note-taking. Listen to this episode again and write down 5 adjectives used to describe places. Example, peaceful, cozy. Then write 2 sentences using at least 2 of those adjectives.
Task 2. Speaking drill. Describe your favorite place to relax for 60 seconds. Use these prompts. Where is it? What does it look like? What sounds do you hear? What do you do there? How do you feel afterward?
Task 3. Writing practice. Write a short paragraph, 5 to 8 sentences, about a memorable, relaxing visit. Include sensory details, what you saw, smelled, heard, and felt.
Task 4. Role play. Pair with a friend or practice alone. Role play an exchange where one person recommends a place to relax and the other asks follow-up questions. Name, location, what to do there. Try to use 3 new phrases from today.
Task 5. Vocabulary review. Make flashcards for the following words: relax, recharge, cozy, atmosphere, people watch, breathe, take a break, peaceful counting seating, and feel at home. Write 1 sentence for each card.
Now, we'll present several sample answers to the speaking drill so you have models to copy or adapt. Each sample is slightly different in tone and content to show variety. Sample 1. Simple and short. My favorite place to relax is the small park near my flat. It has a pond and a few benches. I usually walk there in the evening and sit on a bench. I breathe in the fresh air, listen to birds, and forget about work. After 30 minutes, I feel calm and ready to cook dinner.
Sample answer 2. More descriptive. I love a rooftop garden at the municipal library. From the rooftop, you can see tall trees and the river. Flowers bloom in summer, and there's a little wooden gazebo where I sit. I sometimes bring a sketchbook and draw for an hour. The gentle breeze and the distant city sounds make me feel peaceful.
Sample answer 3. Social and warm. My favorite place is my best friend's living room. She has a big sofa, and the room smells like fresh bread when she bakes. We sit and talk about our week. Sometimes we watch old movies. Sometimes we make tea and listen to music. The warm company helps me relax more than being alone.
Sample answer 4, nature-focused. I prefer a walking trail on the city outskirts beside a small river. The path is lined with willow trees and wildflowers. I go early on Saturday mornings and walk for an hour. The quiet water and birdsong help me think clearly. Afterwards, I feel refreshed and ready for my day.
Use these samples to craft your own answer. Mix and match details. A little nature plus a cafe stop and an activity like drawing or reading.
Let's add a cultural note. In some cities, public parks are busy and social, whereas in others, they're quiet and contemplative. Likewise, cafes differ. Some are full of chatter and people working on laptops, while others are intentionally quiet, with no Wi-Fi or time limits. When you choose a relaxing place, consider local culture and rules. For example, some cafes are busy during weekends. Visit weekdays for a calmer environment. Outdoor parks may have morning exercise groups. Mid-afternoon can be quieter. Libraries usually expect silence. Museum cafes may be peaceful with soft music. These little practical tips will help you find the right spot. Next, we'll do an extended vocabulary list with example sentences and short variations. Read each example aloud and then try to make your own sentence.
Take it slow. Today, I will take it slow and read for an hour.
Sit back and enjoy. On holiday, I sit back and enjoy the view.
Feel the breeze. On the rooftop, I like to feel the breeze at sunset.
Catch up with a friend. On Saturdays, I catch up with a friend over tea.
Peace and quiet. After a busy week, I need peace and quiet.
Lose yourself in a book. At the library, I lose myself in a book for an afternoon.
Watch the world go by. From my balcony, I watch the world go by.
Comfortable seating. The cafe has comfortable seating, so I stay a bit longer.
Fresh air. I open the window to get some fresh air.
Relax and unwind. After the meeting, I walk in the park to relax and unwind.
Now, an extended listening exercise and comprehension. I'll read a slightly longer passage about a day spent exploring several relaxing spots. Listen carefully, and then try the comprehension questions.
Practice making your own short, medium, and extended answers to get comfortable speaking for different times.
Thank you for spending time with English Study Vibes today. We hope this episode gave you useful words and real examples for talking about relaxing places.
If you enjoyed the episode, please subscribe to English Study Vibes and share it with friends who want to practice everyday English. Your support helps us make more episodes.
Also, download the free PDF transcript and practice activities from the episode notes. The PDF has the full transcript, vocabulary lists, role-play scripts, and extra exercises.
Thanks again for listening. Keep practicing. A little every day makes a big difference.
See you next time. Bye for now.
Bye, everyone. And remember to take a break this week. You deserve it.